Hey guys, this is Kim. Welcome back to another episode. Wait, this is not a tarot story. Sorry, I got so used to saying that. I guess welcome back to another video. Uh, so today I thought I would do an unboxing video of this new tarot deck that I got. I honestly did not think I was gonna get it, but I just got it in the mail today, so spontaneously I thought why not do an unboxing and first impressions video, because I've never done one of those before, and I've been seeing like some of my favorite tarot tubers and they're doing unboxing videos, so I thought I would give that a shot just to see how it goes. And yeah, so just a little bit story behind this. I got this from AliExpress. It's like this global shopping site, but it's based in China, and there's like I think sellers from all over the world. You could sort of sell your products through that site, but I think it's mostly Chinese, and it's pretty good. It's like lots of cheap stuff there. I kind of get my I buy a lot of my stationery stuff there, so it's kind of nice. Shipping takes forever, but it's free, I guess, so it's not that bad. So yeah, I saw this deck, and as a collector, and then I kind of immediately caught my eye because I thought the artwork is kind of interesting. It's not super elaborate, but it's only $6, so I thought I would give that a shot. And as you can see, it's really tiny. It's like I can hold it in the palm of my hand, so I think it's pretty tiny as far as tarot decks go. But yeah, I'm gonna open that box and see what's inside. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint me because it is only $6, so there's that quote that says you get what you buy, so who knows. And this is Earl Grey tea latte. Oh, it's so good. I'm just gonna take a sip. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just gonna open this box right now, and I'm gonna say a few comments about it, just my first impressions, and I'm gonna pan the camera down, or just switch the camera angle so you guys can see the cards better. Okay, honestly, I totally forgot what this deck, what the cards look like. I just remember like there's a lot of black backdrop, and there's some interesting sort of more Asian style art in there. I'm not sure. I honestly totally forgot, but just judging from the cover, it honestly looks more Western because I think those are. I'm not sure if actually. I'm not sure if any sort of planning went into these symbols, because I know sometimes like anime or Asian pop culture, or maybe just pop culture in general, they sort of appropriate these symbols and just use them as like cool looking magical symbols without really looking into what they mean. So honestly don't know. I see the feminine symbol up there, and I think that's the goddess symbol. I'm not really sure. They may be astrological symbols. Like honestly, I don't study astrology, so maybe you guys can let me know. I'm just gonna focus that for a bit. Yeah, so that's the cover. And that actually says the Rider-Waite Tarot, but I know it's not Rider-Waite. And that says mysterious. So I'm just gonna call it Mysterious Tarot because that's what the English is saying there. And yeah, that's just tarot, and it looks really mystical. It's kind of nice. That's kind of the side. And yeah, and that's the back, and there's like a little Chinese right up there. Let me refocus on my face. So this says, Tarot, there is someone that is coming or passing away in your life around the clock, so you may lose sight of those seen and forget those remembered. There is gain and loss in your life, so you may catch sight of those unseen and remember those forgotten. Nevertheless, doesn't the unseen exist for sure? Will the remembered remain forever? Welcome. I need to reread that again because that made no sense. It kind of made sense, but it's just it kind of sounds like an Asian person try to write English. If you know what I mean. Like if you go get, buy those cute stationery and you see like these broken English on there, they try to be poetic, but it just doesn't work for me because I'm an English tutor, and then just like that grammar really just gets to me. Okay, so I'm opening it up, and okay, so the paper quality it's slightly cheapish. I mean, it was only $6, but it's not too terrible. It's not like I really hate to rant. I loved the Steampunk Tarot by Kayla Matthew, but the paper stock, oh my god, it was bent. Like there was two halves of the deck, so sort of separated and then placed in the bigger box, and then the two piles of the cards were bent in different ways, so I couldn't shuffle them. And when I tried to shuffle them, it gave me a paper cut. So I was so upset, and I had to return it because I could not physically shuffle those cards and actually use the deck. Even though I loved the concept, I love all the cards, I love all the artwork on it, but just physically was such a disappointment. But anywho, it's not about that deck. It's about this deck. So it's called A Mysterious Legend. So yeah, it came with a little white book. like a tiny book. Let's see what's in there. Yeah, everything's in Chinese. Yeah, so it gives you, let's see, a keyword, and it gives you the associated astrological sign, and then gives you like brief definitions about the definitions for upright and reversal. So it's pretty standard stuff. Oh, let's see what else is in there actually. Yeah, so it goes through all the major arcana, and then shorter definitions for minor arcana. It doesn't go into the reversals for the minors. And, okay, it has some shuffling tips, you know, telling you how to cut the deck. And, oh, it also shows you some tarot spreads, so that's interesting. Oh, there's this one that's called the Currents of Time Tarot Spread, so this might be interesting. I might give that a shot. And it's kind of cute. I like how with each tarot spread there's like a little chart that says like what is this spread good for. For example, relationships, love and marriage, and it'll give you like recommendations like in stars. So if you get 5 stars, okay, this spread is like really good for you, kind of thing. So it's kind of cute. Oh, so there's lots of spreads about the passing of time. So maybe this is like a theme, the theme in this deck. Mysterious forecast future. Welcome to the world of tarot. Alright, that seems pretty promising. Okay, so let's take a look. So there's like a intro card or something. Magic of the word. Kind of ushers you into this deck. And then, that is the back of this deck. That's pretty. Like, I like it. I think there's also that fairy tale feel. I think those are lotuses. I'm not really good with flowers, but I kind of just feel like if they get rid of the text here, I think it'll look prettier. But it says Constellation Tarot, welcome to the world of tarot. I feel like that's a little bit redundant. That's just how I feel. But I feel like the art, in terms of art, like it's pretty good. It's pretty gorgeous. Yeah, so far it's pretty promising. Okay. Alright, so I'm just looking through the cards right now. You'll get to see the cards in a second. And, okay, so they're not in order. They're completely... Yeah, they're not in order. So the first card is the Fool. I think I'll just show you. Oh, interesting. It's a puppet. And there's like, you see the... I don't know what that's called, but it's being sort of maneuvered as a puppet. And she's sort of... Her face is painted, and it looks like she's putting on a persona. She's just kind of faking it until she's making it. I don't know. But that's an interesting interpretation. Oh wait, no, that is not the Fool. That is the Hangman. Oops, sorry. In Chinese, the name of the cards for the Fool and the Hangman, they're really close. They both end with a character for men. So yeah, sorry, that's the Hangman, not the Fool. Wow. Okay, in that case, that kind of makes sense. Or that's also interesting. And then there's the Tower. Like, the cards are really skinny. I wish like it's really like a little bit thicker. That's the Tower. Looks really solemn and badass. I don't know. It's pretty cool. 4 of Wands. And then, okay, I'm looking at some of the minor arcana cards. I don't know if they have any symbolic structure or whatsoever, because all the minor arcana so far, they're just sort of figures. And I don't know if they are actually sort of symbolically matching. So let's see. This one's Judgment. So I guess he does look like a judge. He kind of reminds me of King of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. The really tiny King of Hearts. And he's sort of like oppressed by the Queen of Hearts. So I feel like this Judgment is just, it's too legal for me. I kind of like I like Judgment cards with the theme of divine timing. So that's kind of how I interpret Judgment. This is 3 of Swords. I honestly don't know if that's relevant at all. So it's this sort of ballerina lady. She's kind of posing. Yeah, I honestly don't know if that's related to the symbolism at all. I mean, there's like bandages on her thighs. I don't know if that's just like to add to her sex appeal, or that's indicating that she has a wound. I mean, she does look pretty sad, so I don't know. She could be having a 3 of Swords moment. This is the Magician. Alright, that's interesting. Huh. Well, she looks more like a performer. Like, she reminds me of the Sparkling Diamond from Moulin Rouge. The character played by Nicole Kidman. You know, she's really sexy, sultry. She's like this performer. But she's also, I think, a prostitute in that movie. No, she's not really a prostitute. But sometimes she has to spend the night with her patrons and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know why that's coming across. But I honestly, I don't think there's a symbolic type, or much symbolic or symbolism dimension in this deck, but I guess it's just fun to look at. Okay, so that's a moon. That's interesting. It reminds me of Persephone, honestly. Yeah, because of the bridal sort of veil or whatever it's called. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Persephone. And what is... Oh, okay, Ace of Pentacles. So you see sort of this pop starry kind of girl figure. I don't know if that's Ace of Pentacles in any way. Ace... This is Ace of Cups. Okay, Ace of Cups. So I guess she does like she is kind of covered in blue, and then she's sort of also covered in snowflakes. So I wonder if just like this, the author or the artist, whoever did this deck, they just personified all the minor arcana as well. But honestly, I don't really know if I actually they're actually all woman figures. I haven't seen, well, except for Judgment, but most of them are girls. This is Five of Wands. I don't really know what that means. Like, are there anime tropes I'm missing, or cartoon tropes I'm missing? Honestly, don't know. That's King of Swords, black wings, kind of androgynous looking, probably a woman, really sexy, has a stern look. There's a sort of like sharp angelic vibe. I don't know. Four of Wands. I honestly don't know if that's like any there's any symbolic meaning. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Kind of just characters. Okay, let's look through the rest of this deck. That's the Emperor. So kind of typical looking, but not so glamorous compared to the other characters. Oh, Hierophant. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, we got a fashionable Hierophant right here. Huh, don't know what to make of that. Two of Wands. I swear they're just... Oh. I swear they're just like the same characters repeating over and over. Actually, yeah, I think so. I think they're recycling artwork here. So... Yeah, they're totally recycling artwork. So I don't think much thought has been put into this deck, but some cards are fun to look at, I guess. It's like a nice... you know, collector's item, I suppose. Okay, so this is the Fool. So she has the Japanese princess look, I think. Like the Japanese princess from their folktales. Oh, and also just an update, I don't think I'm going to do the pan down. I think I'll just... there isn't much to look at, so I'm just gonna keep this video like this. Five of Swords. I like the wings in the sword suit. Oh, okay, this is the Star card. Actually, I really like the Star card. I like how she's cloaked in the night, or just with a cloak of stars, or the cloak of the night. Actually, I really like that. I'm gonna just keep that aside and maybe come back to it and rant about it. This is the King of Wands. Interesting. I like these characters. They have their attitudes and they seem pretty cool, but it's kind of like the Doubts story tarot deck that I did a review on just like a while ago. They did gorgeous, like the art was just gorgeous, but they just didn't put enough effort or thought into the symbolism, so it's kind of unreadable. It's like an unreadable deck. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And that is, I'm just translating these in my head. That's Three of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups. So I think all the girls, all girl characters from the Cups, they're sort of dressed in blue, and yeah, I see like recycled artwork yet again. That's my alarm clock. It kind of goes off like hourly, but anywho, this is Page of Swords. So the sword suit have winged figures, and they're sort of floaty, well, they're airy, I suppose. That is the Empress. Interesting. She has this like, I don't know, Egyptian queen hairstyle. Reminds me of Cleopatra for some reason. And then there's like another intro card with little quotes on them. Okay, this is just what I read on the. Oh, this is Wheel of Fortune. This is really interesting. So you see a ribbon in the shape of a horse. I think there's some cards that are worthy to sort of maybe revisit. But yeah, so some interesting cards, but most of them are just like pictures of girls posing. Oh, so this is Death. I think the Major Arcana is worthy of a review. Maybe I'll do one later. So that's Death. That is so intriguing. very, very creepy as well. Yeah, I think I will do a review on the major arcana of this deck later. Four of Swords is interesting. I love their dresses, not gonna lie. Love their fashion, love their hair. Ah, Queen of Queen of Cups. She's a bit creepy. Her eyes are bleeding, which kind of suits her character, I guess. Strength. The major arcana is really, really interesting. High Priestess. Oh, I love the High Priestess. That is so cool. Yeah, it was obviously very character-centered. Okay, the rest of the minor arcana really isn't anything special. And Lover is interesting. They're sort of encased in a single rose. Yeah, I think we'll definitely come back and do a major arcana review. And okay, these are the knights. Oh, that is the devil. I like that. I like the mask. I like the persona. Eight of Swords. Oh, the world. Okay, really angelic. I like the wings are just kind of rippling and then just sort of like cascading down her. Like it's almost like part of her dress. I think that's pretty cool. And like how she's horned as well. So I feel like this deck has a lot of spirits, or a lot of them are very angelic looking, fairy looking. Yeah, and the rest are kind of just more the same. Temperance. Damn. What? Oh my god, what? 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 Okay, yeah. Gonna come back and talk more about that. I'm just letting everything sink in right now. Oh, Hermit's interesting. She's blindfolded, looking inside inward. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, just more of the same. The rest of it. Okay, so I took a quick look of the entire deck. So, verdict, there's some interesting depictions in the major arcana. I'm probably going to come back and maybe talk about them a little bit more, because some images are pretty intriguing. I do want to kind of just go like more in depth with them, but the minor arcana, blah. Like, there's some recycled artwork that's just like, I don't know, laziness on the artist's part, or they just trying to assemble like a bunch of pictures so they can make like a complete deck. Well, at least they took care of the major arcana relatively well. The back cover is pretty good. And yeah, the rest of the minor arcana is just not really impressive. They're not really, what's the word, memorable. You know, like the recycle hour thing is just really bugging me now. Like, you know, like it's like the artist didn't really create a deck. It just sort of created the major arcana and then it just did like a bunch of fillers and then didn't really put a lot of thought into the minor arcana. You know, kind of just slapped artwork onto each card and just like called it a deck or something. Blah. So that's a little bit iffy. Also, I do enjoy some of the artwork on there. Some of their dresses are just gorgeous. I like some of the poses. They were like kind of nice to look at, but I think other than that, I just don't see any symbolic potential in this deck, and I don't think you can actually read with it. Yeah, as you can see, for every single card, the background is the same. Yeah, for example, like, I'm gonna show you the star card again because it's gorgeous. So usually, let me refocus that. Okay, yeah, so you see like there's this wheel. Reminds me of Shadowscapes Tarot, or it was the wheel card. But yeah, all the background is the same. You see this kind of picture of a wheel. There's some like designs of wings, and there's like some flowers, and then you just see the character just slapped onto the middle. So the author didn't really pay attention to the background either. So I guess it's fine. You know, that could be just the thing, because I remember the medieval cat tarot. It's sort of like the same thing. Like the background is sort of like every card has the same frame, but it's just like the center picture is kind of different. So I guess that's not too bad, because the background is kind of nice. But yeah, I guess this is just like a kind of nice collectible you can get for a very cheap price and like 4 months of shipping. But yeah, if you're gonna like read with this, like right off the bat, I wouldn't recommend it, because I don't think there's much to read with. But yeah, definitely gonna come back and like review the major arcana. And I kind of just want to read into the book and see like, you know, the definitions and stuff. Okay, well, let's see what they said about the Magician, because that's everybody's favorite card. Or, I guess as tarot readers or magic workers, we want to look at the Magician. So this is what they said about the Magician. I'm just going to do my best to translate. So the keyword is creation or creativity. And the astrological association is, I believe that's Mercury. in Chinese, we have so like just like astrological signs and all the planets. Our names for them are just so boring. Like in English, you get Mercury, Mars. It's like named after the gods from the Roman mythology, but literally in Chinese, we just call Mars like the fire star, and then Mercury the water star, and Jupiter the wood star, and Saturn is like the earth star. So I wonder if there's like elemental associations with that because I never really studied into astrology. I kind of want to, but yeah, we just have really boring names in Chinese for astrology stuff. Okay, so this says this card implies or points towards or hints at your hidden talents or hidden powers. But if you want to manifest it, if you want to tap into it, you need a strong will and a rightful purpose. It shows that everything is under your control. Everything is sort of in the palm of your hands. If you sort of manifest successfully or sort of gain the control, naturally you would receive tremendous success. If you fail, dot dot dot, so it didn't finish the sentence, but I guess if you fail, then we all know what happens, or you will know what happens based on whatever situation it is you're reading with. So when it's upright, it says you're very good at being diplomatic. Uh, you're very smart, effective, and you're really good at maneuvering, sort of just navigating through reality. And you're really good at communication, very creative with people and things, very resourceful, and as long as you work hard, you will get the results that you want. Okay, and if it's in reversed, it means you just don't care, you just want to invest in whatever it is that catches your eye. You don't really kind of let it go through your filter. Schizophrenia, what? So it says magician reverse is like a really extreme situation. It means like you've lost your integrity and you're sort of like anti-world. I don't know. It's an interesting interpretation. I'll think more about it. But yeah, that's been my sort of impromptu, spontaneous unboxing of this mysterious tarot deck. It's literally called the Mysterious Tarot Deck. And yeah, it's kind of tiny-ish, so that's how big my hand is. Yeah, maybe just to show you, like, this is the Universal Fantasy Tarot from Laura Scarabeo. That's like the size difference. Yeah, and the box is honestly like a little bit bent on the side, probably because of the delayed shipping, or the shipping that took forever. Yeah. But yeah, if you're interested, it's on AliExpress. It's only like $6. I think there's like a different colored case, like there's a red one too. I got a blue one because I thought I like the blue. I mean, I like the red too, but I just, at the time, I wanted the blue one. So yeah, I think that's it. Don't think I'm gonna edit this video much. Probably just gonna cut away the beginning where I was like fumbling for stuff. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this unboxing video. I definitely plan to make more deck reviews. I think I'm gonna make one for Mystical Cast Tarot because that is like my absolute favorite. I might make an updated Dreaming Way deck review just because it's like my heart and soul, and it's just like, I mean, I did so many videos on Dreaming Way and Universal Fantasy, but I feel like I never really did an official one with like proper camera equipment, because when I first started, I was just using my laptop camera, and then it was really inflexible and it was really pixelated. But now I'm just using my phone, which is slightly better. In case you're wondering, it's the Asus, or Asus, what you people call it Asus in North America. It's the Asus Zenfone selfie phone. So it's like moderately priced. It's really cheap for a selfie camera that's this good. So it's a phone designed for you to take selfies. And if you know, Asian girls love selfies. Well, I'm actually not too big of a selfie fan, but it's really handy when you want to make videos or when you want to make vlogs. So it's kind of nice. But the only weird thing about it is that it has like this face feature modification thing built into the selfie camera software. It's like, if I take a picture with a front camera like this, it'll automatically locate my face, and I have all these functions that will like brighten my skin, get rid of blemishes, and put makeup on my eyes, and actually chisel my chin and make my chin skinnier and make my eyes bigger. Because you know, bigger eyes, like having a big eyes and double eyelid is sort of like a beauty trend in Asia. Girls you know, get the double eyelid surgery, and then they would like try to make their eyes look bigger, blah blah blah. You know, beauty trends are kind of just silly anyway. Like, don't change yourself, or you know, don't let the world decide what you should look like. Like, you're just you. So the rest of it, like, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I kind of started babbling, but yeah. Until next time, be the hero of your own story. Whew.